What's up guys, Matt from the Football Boots team, and today we've got something for you very exciting, and I can almost guarantee that all you guys watching at home have no idea what's inside this box and also inside this bag. So that is what today is all about, showing you guys something completely brand new. So let's get right into the video. So guys, let's not mess about. Bag to my left, box to my right, and for you guys I'm going to start with the box and then we'll get into the bag a little bit later on in the video. But the box itself looks ultra classy. It's got a wood-like finish to it to increase those premium feels, and it really does look phenomenal. On the top of it, it's got Heirship 17 in silver text, which is what the model is. But what's the actual brand? Well, sliding the box open for the first time, and I'll bring them in closer for you guys to see what is actually inside. And as you can see, the box has got foam inside for the boots to actually sit in. So in terms of being classy and premium, these look amazing. But what is the brand that we're actually talking about today? Well, it is Stylo Matchmakers. And we can see it's got Matchmakers branding on the side of the boot, and also comes with a really nice tag as well to say what model they are. They're Heirship 17 from Stylo Matchmakers. So let's get into what the boots actually offer and what the story is behind the brand. So who are Stylo Matchmakers and where did they come from? Well, they're actually not a brand new company, and they were around back in the 1970s, and they had some of the best players in the world wearing their football boots. I'm talking the likes of George Best, Kevin Keegan, Trevor Francis, and the great Pele. Yes, Pele, arguably the greatest player of all time, wore the Stylo Matchmakers. So it's almost the equivalent of Ronaldo and Messi wearing Nike and Adidas. So when the owner of Stylo Matchmakers actually sent us his Heirship 17 football boots, he also sent us an explanation as to why he's re-entered the boot market. He said, "I've brought this brand back from the dead because I think the game needs a no-nonsense designer old school brand. Unlike any other football brand, players will not be bribed to wear our boots, but we have over 200 pros from over a dozen global leagues involved already, and we haven't even started." So who are the pros who are lacing up in the Stylo Matchmaker Heirship 17? Well, they don't have a headline player at the moment, but there are a lot of players across the globe who are lacing up in their boots. There's Paul Gallagher from Preston North End and Richie Ryan from Miami FC. Now there's also a lot of other players from a lot of other leagues who are wearing these boots, but they don't have a headline player yet. Paulo Dybala, he loves his black football boots, so maybe they could lure him over to the Stylo brand. Now, as we mentioned, Pele wore the Stylo Matchmakers before signing with Puma officially, and George Best wore them throughout his career. So that's why the design criteria this time around is all about making them look very classical as they were back in the day. So that is why the overall colourway is very traditional, all over black from heel to toe, with only a little bit of trim application, which is in that different shades of silver. So one thing I loved hearing the guys at Stylo Matchmakers say was whatever the big brands are doing, these guys are trying to do the complete opposite, which is such a refreshing view, especially because the brands out there on the boot market are just trying to copy each other. We've seen it with the collar, and we've seen it with so many other types of technologies which are just overlapping each other. So what's the quality actually like? Well, Stylo Matchmakers say we don't just make boots, we take your mentality, we take your style and your needs, and we immortalize them into something that will bring it all to life. We don't just make football shoes, we make your dreams come true with our award-winning performance. So what is the Heirship 17 upper actually made out of? Well, apparently, according to Stylo Matchmakers, it's the highest grade Japanese super microfiber upper mesh with a precision killer touch texture then. Perfect for when you need accurate, award-winning precision when handling the ball. But in honesty, it just feels a little bit thick and stiff. Not the highest quality out there, so probably not the most accurate description. So let's take a close look at how the Heirship 17s are actually constructed. Well, they are full synthetic from the toe all the way to the heel. It is just a one-piece synthetic all across the boot. It's pretty thick around the toe and the midfoot, but it is even thicker around the heel, and apparently that's for a little bit more protection. Now the one nice touch is at the tongue region. The tongue itself is actually a very nice leather-like material. So in terms of that aspect, it does feel very comfortable for the top of the foot, but the synthetic for me just feels a little bit too stiff and doesn't flex that much. Without doubt, one of the most traditional parts of this Stylo model has to be those eyelets. Now apart from them being silver to perfectly match the logo, they're also made out of a very thin, lightweight metal material. Now this is what you would have seen from boots in the 70s and 80s, and also alongside that, at the bottom part of the lacing system, it also comes with a lace lock. Like I mentioned at the start of the video, I'm going to show you what's inside the bag that Stylo Matchmakers sent us as well. And as we can see, it's another pair of the Heirship 17s, but this time around Different sole plate, we've got a stud configuration which is suited to AG, so artificial. We're on 3G at the moment, and as you guys can see, this is much better suited to that. Lots more rubberized studs, and they're also hollowed out. So if you guys are loving the look of the Heirship 17s, then you can get 50% off by using the code FootballBoots50OFF. There's a card on screen now, and also all the links are in the description below. So guys, what do we reckon about the Stylo Matchmakers Heirship 17 football boots? Well, maybe they're not the best quality material out there on the market, but I can appreciate what they're trying to do, something completely different. But what do you guys think? Let us know in the comment section below. But that is today's video. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thanks for watching. Cheers.